Here's your online weather briefing for Friday, August 12th on the continuing threat of flash flooding across southwest Louisiana. Let's start by taking a look at the estimated rainfall total as of noon today, and as you can see on this map here, the hardest hit areas extend from around Lafayette south to Youngsville and down towards New Iberia, where areas have seen upwards of 5 to 10 inches of rain over the last 12 hours. Now, all of this rainfall over such a short period of time has led to some significant flooding across the area, and a flash flood emergency has been issued for parts of southern Lafayette Parish. We'll take a closer look at that here in just a moment. First, let's take a look at some observed totals from midnight to noon today. So far, the Lafayette Airport has seen almost 7.5 inches of rain, and this absolutely crushes the previous record of 1.91 inches of rain, which was set back in 1945. So that gives you just an idea of how much rain we're talking about. The New Iberia Airport reported 10.08 inches of rain as of noon today, and the previous record there was 3.85 inches set back in 1996. Youngsville had about 8.8 inches, Abbeville a little bit further west, not quite as much at 4.04, and Maurice reporting in at 6.77 inches of rain. Now, all of this rain has to go somewhere, and as it's begun to run off, it's run into the area rivers. This is a look at the Vermilion River at Lafayette Surrey Street gauge, and as you can see, it's risen dramatically over the last few hours. It's forecast to crest at about 14.1 feet, which would put it at moderate flood stage before slowly receding over the next couple of days. But keep in mind, this is based only on rainfall that has already fallen and rainfall that is forecast. If more rain falls than is forecast, then this gauge could go even higher. So the big question is, where is all this rain coming from? And you may have heard about the area of low pressure that's been bringing all the rain to the Florida Panhandle over the last few days. Well, that same area of low pressure has now begun to shift to the west into Louisiana, and it's bringing us that same rain that Florida saw earlier this week. The area of low pressure is forecast to continue to drift over eastern and central Louisiana over the next couple of days before finally pushing out to the north and east by early next week. Now, I mentioned a moment ago about a flash flood emergency. A flash flood emergency means that there is an immediate threat to life and property, even more so than a normal flash flood warning. And as you can see from this graphic here, we have issued a flash flood emergency for the southern half of Lafayette Parish, extending down towards New Iberia. This is going to be in effect until 3 p.m. this afternoon, but could be extended if we continue to see significant rainfall across this area. In addition to the flash flood emergency, a flash flood watch remains in effect until tomorrow evening, and that's because we're expecting this rain to continue not only through this afternoon and this evening, but through tomorrow and even into Sunday as well. But the heaviest of the rain we're anticipating will be over the next 24 to 36 hours or so, and so that flash flood watch is posted until Saturday evening. Here's a more detailed look at what we're expecting in terms of rainfall totals over the next 24 to 48 hours. And as you can see, taking a look at the first column on the left there, southeast Texas, not expecting too much in the way of significant rainfall. Obviously, it'll be enough to wet the ground and water the grass, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think, across southeast Texas to result in any serious flooding. We are anticipating anywhere from maybe 1 to 3 inches of rain total through Sunday evening. Looking at southwest Louisiana, we're anticipating a bit more, and this will include the Lake Charles area, Beauregard Parish, Vernon Parish. We're looking at anywhere from about 2.5 to maybe as much as 5 inches or so across southwest Louisiana over the next couple of days. And this could result in some localized street flooding. We're not expecting rainfall to be quite as high as what we've already seen further east across central Louisiana, but there could be some localized street flooding if heavy thunderstorms move over the same area. Unfortunately, south central Louisiana and central Louisiana look like they're going to see a continuation of what they've already seen. Significant rainfall still possible both this evening, tomorrow, and into Sunday as well, with an additional 6 to 8 inches possible, and that's in addition to what's already fallen. And this could exacerbate the already very serious flash flood threat that is ongoing across that area. Taking a quick look at the longer range forecast, you can see we're kind of set up here in a bit of a wet pattern. We've got pretty good rain chances each day with the rain chances due to that low pressure area over the weekend, and then once that gets out of here, there's a secondary energy wave that's going to be moving across the region that's going to result in 50 to 60% chances of rain through most of next week. So a very unsettled weather pattern in store for the next week, but the good news, if you can say there's any in the middle of a flash flood event, is that temperatures will be a bit on the cooler side thanks to all the cloud cover and rain. We'll continue to keep you updated on our Facebook and Twitter sites throughout this event. You can also get the latest weather information on our website at weather.gov/Lake Charles.